welcome. You're watching the News Hour. This is Sumaira Rizvi
and Tavanpal Singh.
Here are the headlines. Groundwater drawn by Delhi residents poses serious health problems due to rapid increase in groundwater contamination.
As the National Green Tribunal cracks down on Centre and Delhi government, the Yamuna River continues to remain polluted.
Food Safety and Standards Authority of India launched 9 mobile food testing labs to test adulterated food items.
Beauty pageant for transgenders organized in Gurugram. Nitisha Biswas becomes the first Miss Trans Queen India.
Now the news in detail. Millions of Delhi residents are prone to serious health issues due to intake of contaminated groundwater. Untreated waste affluents are being constantly discharged into the rivers, dropping the groundwater quality for consumption. Our correspondent Akriti Bhatia reports.
Groundwater drawn by millions of residents in Delhi pose serious health issues due to increase of fluoride and nitrate content in water. Untreated wastewater and several effluents are routinely discharged into the river, dropping the groundwater quality for consumption. Residents complain of serious health issues due to intake of contaminated groundwater.
Water contamination leads to a lot of problems, especially the acute gastroenteritis, in which we have loose motions and fever, vomiting, diarrhea. It can lead to dehydration, which is a very big problem.
Residents face an irregular supply of water as there is no official piped water connection by the Delhi Jal Board. They are solely dependent on bore wells. The contamination of groundwater is now making the situation even worse, with people dependent on purchasing water from private vendors.
पानी आता है तो मतलब साफ नहीं आता है और कालापन भी आता है, उसमें कचरा भी आता है, बच्चों को इन्फेक्शन भी हो रहा है और उससे बीमारी भी पैदा हो रही है.
Regulations which are there, it is mostly that they are not being followed by the industries. So a strict vigilance on the implementation of these kind of laws would be much more feasible solution to control the pollution.
A bill to regulate and control the development and management of groundwater was formulated in 2005. However, the ground reality remains unchanged, with residents still dependent on contaminated groundwater.
We are standing right in front of the Delhi Jal Board office, and today, while speaking to the concerned authorities on groundwater contamination in Delhi and the measures being taken by the authorities to curb the situation, the authorities refuse to reply to the situation. This is Akriti Bhatia with camera person Zirak Fahim for Jamia Millia Islamia, New Delhi.
Failure to curb pollution in the Yamuna River has brought both the centre and the state in the line of fire of the National Green Tribunal. Let's find out more from our correspondent.
Pollution in the Yamuna continues to remain a problem for Delhi. The National Green Tribunal fined the Delhi and the central government Rs 50,000 each for failing to submit status reports on the river's restoration. The NGT has now asked for the report to be submitted by September 4 this year. The Maili Se Nirmal Yamuna scheme was initiated last year at the directions of the NGT. Phase 1 of the project was to be completed by 2017. Open defecation and dumping of effluents in the river was banned under the scheme. Researcher at TERI says that efforts to clean the river are still lacking.
If you go by the recent regulations that government has come up, is that they are going to establish somewhere 23 STPs that are sewage treatment plants to clean Yamuna. But as of now, there hasn't been much of a concern from the concerned ministries.
In 2015, the Delhi government promised to clean the Yamuna within 5 years. But residents say there has been no improvement.
एमसीडी वाले जो हैं एमसीडी वाले सारी गंदगी उठा रहे हैं, पूरे ओखला की गंदगी उठा रहे हैं और गाड़ियाँ ले जा रहे हैं और जमुना में पलट दे रहे हैं.
80% of the river's pollution load comes from the stretch between Wazirabad and Okhla.
दिल्ली में नालों को यमुना में गिरने से पहले ट्रीट किया जाएगा, साफ़ किया जाएगा ताकि यमुना साफ़ हो सके। उसके तहत कई प्रोग्राम होने थे, जैसे इंटरसेप्टर का काम होना था, जो बाहर जो नाले हैं छोटे छोटे कॉलोनी से जो आ रहे हैं उनको बाहर ही कैच करके और इंटरसेप्टर के थ्रू उसे STPs तक ले आए।
Various schemes enacted for restoring the river have not made any significant impact. As long as there is an absence of dedicated efforts to clean the river, the Yamuna will continue to flow in its present state. This is Priyali Chandra reporting with the crew for The Converge.
It's time for a short break. We'll be back soon.
भाई क्या बात है, सिटी में भी सीट बेल्ट, इतना क्या डरना।
भाई तुम भी हेलमेट लगा लो, सेफ रहोगे। आज तो बच गए, कब से ये रोज पहनना, या सिटी हो या हाईवे हो।
Hello and welcome back to the News Hour. In order to keep a check on food adulteration, FSSAI has launched 9 mobile food testing labs across the country. Nabila Paniyat reports from the testing vans.
Consumers will soon be able to test food items for adulteration at their doorsteps. In August this year, the Food Safety and Standards Authority of India flagged off 9 mobile food testing labs for 8 states. These labs are multi-purpose vehicles equipped for instant testing of daily use commodities. Tests can be conducted on milk, edible oil, pulses, spices and other food items to check for common adulterants. Officials say that mobile testing vans will provide a citizen-friendly approach to food safety programs.
We are basically commissioning 62 such mobile food safety labs which will go around the country in different states, in different towns and cities. And through these labs, people can get more than 50 simple tests conducted.
If adulteration in the sample exceeds permissible limits, then food safety officers in the respective states will send the sample to FSSAI labs for further examination. Experts at the International Food Policy Research Institute welcome the move, but they feel that it will face challenges at the implementation level.
Any testing is useful, any audit process is useful only if it is credible to the both parties. So to the retailers, there should not be any unusual punishments. To the consumers, they should trust that, okay, if someone is tested and certified, then he or she is selling something better than what is out there on the street. So that level of credibility is absolutely essential, otherwise this will be an effort in vain.
Though FSSAI has provided manuals for the test, vendors are not convinced about its accuracy.
कंज्यूमर पार्ट पे तो ठीक है, आपको किसी प्रोडक्ट को एडल्ट्रेशन आइडेंटिफाई करना है, बट अगर उसकी डिटेल एनालिसिस करना हो वो पॉसिबल नहीं.
Many consumers, however, appreciate the move, but feel the awareness about such initiatives is lacking.
ये एक बहुत अच्छा मूव है, होना चाहिए, पर इससे पहले आजकल जैसे माहौल देख रहे हो, एक अवेयरनेस प्रोग्राम भी होना चाहिए एरिया में या लोकल्स को कि ऐसा ऐसा मूव चल रहा है.
Reports from international agencies such as the Food and Agricultural Organization reveal that consumers, especially in developing countries such as India, are exposed to willful adulteration. FSSAI's mobile testing labs will give consumers a stake in food safety, but questions like low citizen participation and awareness need to be addressed first. This is Nabila and crew for The Converge.
The first ever beauty pageant for the third gender community was organized in Gurugram. Nitisha Biswas from Kolkata was crowned the winner from among 16 participants across the country. Here is the detailed report.
Miss Trans Queen India debuted with a boom in Gurugram. Fashion enthusiasts from across India came for the beauty pageant dedicated for the transgender community. This one-of-its-kind event was organized by Reena Rai, founder of Suhani Dreamcatchers Private Limited. In an interview with The Converge, this is what she had to say.
3 winners चुने गए हैं जिन्हें मैं इंटरनेशनल लेवल पे भेजूंगी, बट मेरे 3 विनर्स के साथ मेरे 13 जो और कंटेस्टेंट्स हैं, I'm not gonna leave them like this, you know. I have a plan for them also.
The 16 participants were rigorously trained by grooming mentors after auditioning 1,500 trans women from across the country. Avleen Kokar, a fashion expert, was among the jury members who trained the contestants for the pageant.
We wanted to pass the message that transgenders are not only something to be looked upon and laugh. We can laugh with them, but we can't laugh on them. So that was the message. इन लोगों ने अपने कपड़े दिखाए, कॉस्ट्यूम्स दिखाए, हम लोग इनको कोशिश करते कि इन कॉस्ट्यूम को अपने इस तरह प्रेजेंट करना है. इट वॉज देयर रीजनल कॉस्ट्यूम्स. सो अगर आप लोगों ने ये शो देखा हो तो आप देखते कि किस तरह इन लोगों ने बहुत पैसा खर्च करके अपने कॉस्ट्यूम्स बनाए थे.
After 4 nail-biting rounds, Nitisha Biswas was declared the first ever Miss Trans Queen India. She was crowned by Miss Transsexual International Leticia Felicia Ravina. The winner Nitisha will represent India for Miss International Queen in Thailand in March 2018. With all eyes on her, fingers crossed that she brings the crown home.
Now let's have a look at the weather report by Zishan Ali.
Hello and good afternoon. I'm Zishan with the weather updates. As the country looks to brace the October heat, we say goodbye to southwest monsoon once again. The region around Delhi and NCR has witnessed warm and dry climate over the last month or so. The September has been especially dry, but scant good showers have been seen. Due to establishment of anticyclone over Rajasthan and the areas of Gujarat and absence of western disturbances, the temperatures are expected to rise up to 37 degrees centigrade with precipitation coming down to almost 0%. Hyderabad, due to the existence of strong cyclonic circulation over West Bengal and off the coast of Odisha, has witnessed light to moderate rainfall, and it is expected to continue for another 24 to 36 hours. The temperature should settle around 33 degrees centigrade maximum, with minimum going around 25 degrees centigrade. Kolkata has seen thunder showers over the last week or so, and the thunder showers are expected to continue over the next 24 to 36 hours. The temperatures should stay around 33 degrees centigrade during day, with minimum falling around 25 degrees centigrade. The precipitation should be high around 90s, and the humidity should stay around 80%. Chennai, the gateway to South India, has observed light to moderate rains over the last week, and the rains have picked up over the last day, and it is expected to rise. Thereafter, we could witness a decreasing trend. The temperature should stay between 24 to 35 degrees centigrade with persistence of cloud cover. Good thunderstorms are yet again seen lashing the streets of Mumbai city. Mumbaikars woke up to thunderstorms after a week-long dry spell. The October heat has advanced, and the temperature should rise up to 34 degrees centigrade with minimum falling around 24 degrees centigrade. The humidity is expected to remain in mid-70s. But that's all for now. Back to the newsroom.
Let's have a look at the headlines again. Groundwater drawn by Delhi residents poses serious health problems due to rapid increase in groundwater contamination. Food Safety and Standards Authority of India launched 9 mobile food testing labs to test adulterated food items.
Beauty pageant for transgenders organized in Gurugram. Nitisha Biswas becomes the first Miss Trans Queen India.
That's all in today's News Hour.
Stay tuned for latest updates.